Which TV series was dragged out into far too many episodes? Grey's Anatomy. First seasons were amazing, but it became hard to watch after some point. The Walking Dead. Happy Days. The literal source of Jump the Shark. I'm surprised no one has said Glee yet. Seasons 5 and 6 are incomprehensible garbage and assassinate half the characters and their growth. That 70s show was great until about the second half of Season 7. Season 8 was atrocious and hard to watch. Curse of Oak Island. It's been going on for nearly a decade and they still haven't found shit. Weeds. Things went way downhill after they left the original suburb. Under the Dome. Should have stuck with the original plan for it to be a limited summer series. Arrow should have ended after Season 5. The additional team members were not good at all. I'll name a still current show in SpongeBob SquarePants. Only really cared about the first 3 seasons that aired when I was growing up and in which the original movie was based on the events after. Nickelodeon also went against Steven Hillenburg's wishes to cancel the show after those 3 seasons. And the movie, even though SpongeBob is among the only shows people would watch on Nick today. 2.5 Men. I can't believe they wasted so much time and energy on that after Charlie was gone. Dexter. They could have ended Once Upon a Time after Season 6. Season 7 was trash. Pretty Little Liars. My God, it was painful. CW Flash. True Blood. Started strong but quickly turned to meh. Shameless. Went about 3 seasons too far. Handmaid's Tale. Show should have been 3-4 seasons. That's it. It's ruining what good reputation by continuing on as a hack job. Supernatural. The Blacklist. Westworld. The X-Files. It was my first fandom love. And they just blew it all up. Scully was always my favorite character. But that being said, it should have been over when David Duchovny left. I will die on this hill. Scrubs went 1 season too long. Suits. Loved the show but Modern Family went way too long. Joe, aka Cousin Oliver, and Cam's sister weren't good additions. The Simpsons, haven't watched it in about 20 years. Easily 90 of American television. Our television studios absolutely suck at knowing when enough is enough. They either cancel something just as it's getting good or drag it out for 5 years too long. How I Met Your Mother. American Horror Story first few seasons were great. Lately it's been just dragging time to end it and work on other shows. Prison Break Season 5 was so unnecessary. The Brady Bunch. We didn't need Cousin Oliver. 13 Reasons Why should have been 1 season. Grey's Anatomy. Arrested Development should have stayed arrested after the original seasons. Lost, and they just started introducing a bunch of new characters so close to the end. Temple. People, etc. I would have preferred him to wrap up the storyline with the existing characters rather than dragging it out. The Walking Dead. Was a huge fan of the show and just quit watching it. Glee should have ended after the first set of alumni graduated. I'm in the minority where I like the Season 4 copycats, but after that you could tell they had no idea what to do with Sam, Artie and Tina. Shameless. The UK version started as a genuinely witty comedy drama, By the end it was awful and had pretty much devolved into a soap opera, just one which showed swearing, sex, and drugs. The Goldbergs. The 100. It was so good until season 4. And then anything after that is unwatchable. House. Probably should have wrapped things up during season 5. Once upon a time. They really tried to keep up with the times, but it just made them look desperate and honestly really cringy. The original Night Court. I think they had Dan Fielding become of the Phantom of the Opera at one point. Billions and House of Cards. The last seasons of both were disastrous. IMO. The Office could stop after season 7. The Walking Dead didn't even finish it. Sons of Anarchy. Californication. The first few seasons were some of my favorite of any show ever. The final 2 seasons were painful to get through. Happy Days got a little cringy the last season. Family Guy. The Walking Dead Skull was a hit show the first 5 seasons, then after it just went downhill. How I Met Your Mother was a 5-season show they turned into 9. If it was shorter, the ending wouldn't have been so bad. Riverdale was just complete crap after their school graduation. The 100. Suits. The last 2 seasons are just trash. How to Get Away with Murder. I'll go with One Piece. Tried getting into it. At one point early on. There is an argument confrontation between the main character and a villain. It lasted for 4 episodes. Then they fought. Grey's Anatomy. Manifest. Any TLC reality show ever. But if you have shitty parents or siblings or friends, they tune in just to point and laugh. The Vampire Diaries and Pretty Little Liars. Scrubs. What even was that last season? Off the top of my head, Big Bang Theory after season 4. 2.5 Men after they took out Charlie Sheen. Criminal Minds. Make It Stop. Blacklist. Game of Thrones. While it was a good show, last season was a wasted potential. NCIS. At least I came to that conclusion in season 10 or so. Supernatural. Lost their spark a long time ago. Supernatural. Shameless. Young the Restless. Community. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same after Pierce died, but it went on for 3 more years after that. Modern Family. Man, that once was one of the funniest shows on TV. But when it nosedived. Orange is the New Black. Please just let The Simpsons died already. The 100 should have ended after season 5. The Kardashians Show. Family Guy. X200B. The first 3 seasons were actually smart. Funny. Pushed the boundary of animated comedy with a fresh structure and pacing. Now it's like the other 1000 animated shows just like it and hasn't innovated in a good 10 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. But The Simpsons. I watched religiously and loved it through the 90s, and the few times I've tried to watch newer episodes recently, it has seemed real bad. General Hospital. After season 46 it just got real watered down and repetitive. Doctor Who. Could be good again, I still have faith.